Hi everyone, you have fun to play next. We're gonna be this awesome game. We are doing the Serpent. We're doing it. We're owning it. We're gonna journey onward because this is how, this is where we are. The bad guy is the guardian. Where did I leave myself? What did I do here? The bad guy is the guardian. He basically says that he's your boss all the time. So I mean, if you're gonna sign up for it like that, we're gonna take you to church. It's happening. So, we chased him out of Britannia. 200, it's 300 by now, but 300 years ago, you and your friend, Lord British, traveled through a time warp. And you wound up in this kingdom called Caesarea. They were experiencing a lot of basically civil unrest. And you guys settled it down, and you headed home. What the heck if these are slimes or what's going on here? I'm in a dungeon that I wandered into. I get curious about things. Bad habit. Run away! Running away is not bad in this. There were other schools of thought, but it turns out not to be the worst thing ever. We need this. So you end up in Caesarea, which is fine. We love Caesarea. You are the avatar. And he stays behind to rule the land. You decide to go home. You miss the modern technology and everything like that. But sporadically it gets to you, and he'll call for you, and you'll come back and be basically a spiritual shepherd for these people. So you're the avatar in Britannia. Now you chased Batlin out of there. You kicked him out of his own party. He's the priest for the guardian. You got rid of him. And now you have followed him back into his land, where Lord British is not kindly regarded. Apparently, back in the day, when he was first there, he ran into these people, and they didn't want to stay with him. So they took off to the Serpent Isle, which he knows where it is. It was nice of him to let us know this in all previous installments. He knows exactly where this is. He knows exactly what's going on, etc. So he sends you over there to go take out Batlin, and this is where we are, where British is not, it's not like people are rooting for you if you say that you're his friend. You can get kicked out of a lot of things. It's actually better to keep that under wraps and that sort of thing. So we are looking for a way to get into these people's, hearts and minds and souls. We want to know. There are teleporter storms. This place is going to heck fast. A bouquet. Yes, I want this. Oh, it's too heavy. I can't have a bouquet of flowers, but somebody sent me a bouquet here. Shimino, take my bouquet. It's got a great interface. If you love isometrics, these people are just it for isometric. Lord British was the best. He came up with this incredible interface for Ultima, I want to say it was 5, and it continued throughout. So he had a whole bunch of locked chests. These are fun. You do have lockpicks, so you can get into a lot of things here. You're no longer a spiritual leader, and I don't know how to take that, you know what I mean? The Shield of Monitor. Okay, so I'm carrying around artifacts and stuff. You kind of have to, mind yourself, depending on, I don't want to run out all my lockpicks. I guess we'll just leave that alone. Oh, and we have another cave. I was hoping to find the, Pray. We must press on, Avatar. That's locked as well. I suppose all's well that ends well. That wasn't meant to be. It's down here. It's getting dark, so they have day and night cycles. They were one of the first to have that. We exit by the north gate. So what all the videos agree on. And then we find our way. I don't remember seeing this. This is definitely the north gate. So we have a watchtower immediately thereon. You get a strike of lightning that does all sorts of things for you. This one gave me a bedroll, which is awesome. I needed one of those. What you can do is you can catch some Z's. There's day and night cycles, so you can actually sleep. So I can sleep my way through the night here. We were running around a little bit in the dungeons. Sometimes the Guardian talks to you in your sleep, so they really made use of it. They expanded all over the place with this particular series of games, and he did wind up selling it. So, found some Z's here. Now, Iola's in jail, so that's bad. What do we have? Oh, the Knight's test. Okay, so that's good. We're gonna follow this to its logical conclusion. We can do this. I was looking all over the place for it, and one tutorial had said it was to the southeast. It's not, it's to the southwest. Oh, there he is. Okay, so these were his chests I was trying to pick. Hello, friend. My name is Schmed. I'm a Knight of Monitor at thy service. All monetarians must pass the test before they can be granted the knighthood. Test of the Knights is a challenge which only one stout of heart and keen of mind, strong of arm can pass. It's specially designed to test thy might, thy fleetness, thy courage, and thy wits. If thou dost complete the test, thou shouldst follow the directions of the words contained in the scrolls that thou wilt find. Thy totem animal will then appear, slay it, and take it back to town. Celia will take its skin to make a cloak for thee. Lucilla will cook its meat. All the knights will have a banquet in thine honor if thou dost pass the test. It's a test which one must endure alone without companions. Dost thou wish to test thy mettle? Sure. It doesn't look like they're going to let Iolo out unless I take this test. Steel thyself. If thou dost make it through to the other side, then all will know that thou art worthy to be a knight of monitor. So these guys are going to make me go get knighted. Can't we wait in the pub? Of course not. We should wait here faithfully for the bard. And now I will take thy things and keep them safe. Thou art only permitted to wear leather armor and carry no other weapon but a simple mace. Okay. Obviously, I'm going to do this. Iolo interrupted a funeral, not, on purpose. He was teleported there by the teleportation storm. There's nothing you can do about it. So, that is just horrible. But necessary. Oh, okay. So we're gonna... Oh my gosh, look at me. I'm running around in my knickers. These look like food golems. Did they get me? What is going on? Time grows short. Prophecies. Thaxa. Leave Monk Isle. Well, no for certain when that continue. Okay. Locked. Can I hit it? I want to hit it. Hold on. You have to turn combat on to hit anything, so it's an interesting safety where you can't just hit things. But you can break a locked chest open in the last game. There it is. Now I have the key. Okay. There is no permadeath in this one, which is interesting. Once they removed you from your normal environment, things got a little bit more dicey than they were. You're not a paragon of virtue here. You don't have to follow the rules. Some of the tutorials have you slay all of the denizens of Monitor rather than take the Knight's test. Apparently it's a more profitable thing to do. Can't get there. Could you define the not getting there? Oh, that's bad. You can get poisoned from those. My gosh. Oh, horrible death. 1,000 thereof. I don't know if I can stack these and get to it. It might not be important. We might just be obsessed with keys. Alright. I don't see what this has to do with the test. It's a test of thy mental strength as well. So. Friend, come over here. Okay. What's going on, sweetie? What's going on in your world? Are we able to stack these? Are we able to step on top of them and, get to where we're going? Is that a real thing? Yes, it is! Yes, it is. I'm going to put this up here for the next unweary traveler. Unweary traveler. The weary, unwary traveler. So everything is in Old English. They use Anglo-Saxon runic, the full alphabet. It's really an interesting series where they just, they're holding you to it. So even as we traveled, into Batlin's world, it's still done in the original Caesarian style. Wow, okay. I need to get to what's underneath you. This is horrible. Thankfully I can't permadeath because that is a very large foe. Okay. I can get a club, my goodness, I'm blessed. You know what, I think I'll skip, thank you though. We'll just put this for the next contestant. So I'm gonna basically bust my way through here by a series of keys, and I'm supposed to care deeply about this test, but really I just want to get my buddy out of jail. Falsely imprisoned for interrupting a funeral, he took the place of an urn, and unfortunately it was basically a celeb got killed. She was deeply loved by everyone, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. Like, they're not gonna back off of it, you know, they're not gonna say it's okay that, you know, the old switcheroo got pulled there. They are going to pursue the whole thing. Oh my gosh, what are you people doing? Run away! I am running. What is going on? So they're shooting things out of the walls at me. But he knows. The lights went out. Oh. And then I get dropped to Monk's Island. Like I said, as soon as you do have the hourglass, which you get right off the drop, there's only so much that they can do for you. You do eventually have to go to this island, but you basically bounce back and forth every time you die, so whatever. Monks are gonna see a lot of me while I'm taking this test. I could have dodged that, you know, I wasn't paying attention. So, that must continue on a test. Okay. That's a wall. We're experiencing a lot here. I don't have another key, so I'm not sure where they're going with this. It's locked and I'm in need of another key. None of the chests have it. I got a healing potion. I don't know if any of the previous keys were important. That's a possibility. So we're basically in this maze and it's testing our manhood. I guess that's locked. Wow. They are just not kind here. So I can run this, like literally run it. Let me get the other keys and see if they do anything. You mean I can't get there? I am here. Oh, wow. Did I put that sucker somewhere I can get to it? What did I do myself? I hate it when I do that. Let's go get the other one and see if we even need it. Where was that? That was in here. And then there was another one, I really want to say. Or were there only 3? I could be mistaken. Basically shooting down the middle of the hall. And all of these keep exploding, so I'm not sure where we were going with that. That's the only one that opens and there's nothing inside of it. Everything else is an explosion, so they're all traps. Everything is a trap here. Oh, what happens if I turn on that? Nothing, huh? What does this do? So I have a locked door and no key. Do I have any illusory walls? I mean, that's a possibility. Wow, a heck of a time to be testing it, you know what I mean? I can't carry anything. Like, this is frustrating. There it is. There's my illusory wall. I knew they had to have one. Ultima was, I don't want to say renowned, but like it was one of the first games that really introduced things like secret doors into an isometric. Obviously the dungeon crawlers had them, so there's that running joke on the internet where we all knew to look for, you know, the one stone out of place or the indicator that there was that wall there. In Ultima, there's a lot of running into things. So like here is the stone that you would look for, and that's my wall. Oh wow, okay. Don't die. Can do this. We're just gonna run our way out of here. They're just mice, for heck's sake. They're heckin' mice. How bad can it be? Apparently pretty bad. Interesting test. You know, the keys, if you're not familiar with the game in general, then kind of just a throwaway thing. But if you're familiar with them, the keys almost always lead you to something special. So they're definitely turning the usual Ultima, you know, look and feel that gives you the little rush on its head, where they just don't care. ILO gets arrested, they don't care. You're the avatar, they don't care. It's best not to say that you are. Really just going places with ignoring, you know, everything that might be going on. Don't have the key. I don't want you to have the key. You're gonna have the key, aren't you? Illusory Knight. Skip. I don't mind the fights. The continuous permadeath is a little silly to me. So it's good that they did throw in the level of understanding that they have, the level of forgiveness that they have. Oh, wow. He's invisible. So that's interesting. So that's what he does. He turns invisible. All right. Well, is there a way over to that room that I see? Because it looks like there is. We'll see if I can't bludgeon him to death first. What do you have? I have paid thee and paid thee well. To fulfill the contract, only fools would pay a great sum for an easy task, and I am no fool. Remember, I've chosen thee because thou art the best weapon available to me at the moment. Make no mistake, the Avatar is not an easy target, and certainly the most challenging thou hast ever had. Dispose the Avatar quickly, destroy this note, no evidence should be left behind thee. Well, that didn't happen, friend. I'm sorry to say. I found your flunky, and he did not complete his mission. So we don't have an illusory door. I don't know if I can use this stone here. In the previous games you could. You would just push on the stone. Okay, cool, you can. So it does still let you through in that way. We're inside the wall, but I'm not seeing anything. So can I pull a torch out of the sconce? It's too heavy. I don't have a torch. Definitely need one. And there's going to be a key in here. So you're looking at a pixel hunt in order to get any further. So, like somewhere in here there's a key. This is so crazy! So I can turn the lights on and off, but I can't remove them from the wall sconce. So I can't like shed any light in here. It's an interesting conundrum. So we'll go ahead and finish the rest of the test off screen and then tune back in when we do get to the end of it. Because it looks like it just gets a little bit weird, you know? Oh, is this one? Hold on. It looks like it might let out there. Cavern. Thank you, friend. I'm not seeing anything in the cavern, though. Cavern. Okay. Wall. My goodness. We're really branching out here. That had a capital W wall. Yeah, so link in the description below if you ever want to play along. That's down there. Also down there is Gamer Grind. Gamer coffee shipped to your door. So, they're awesome. They'll let you put your logo on merch for like nothing bucks. We put the Pirate Queen on there so you can pick that up. If you want to support the channel, we have a great logo. Stickers, coffee mugs, etc. You can slap it onto anything. They're a lot of fun. What else is down there? There's Gamer Grind. Gamer coffee shipped to your door. There is that no, that's just a trap. That is literally just a trap. Coffee KOFI is a social network. You know, buy this chick a coffee, make me smile. That's down there. They have this really cool bedroom there. I want to get to it. And Patreon. We are now on Patreon. So if you want to look a little bit more behind the scenes on this sort of thing, it's a lot of fun. We get into some fun posts and so on. So you can join the tribe and support us there. Liking, subscribing, definitely hit that. So hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell. If you're following along with the series and this pops up, or if you are skipping along and skipping these videos, etc., then either way, you know, if you have a series that you don't want to follow, if you have something you're particularly interested in, it'll give you a little thumbnail. You just decide whether you want to spend 10, 15 minutes with us. These tend to run towards 20. And you know, get ahead, get a drop on what's going on in gaming and catch up on whatever you missed. So we love you guys. We love that you're always along for the ride, and we'll see you in the next video.